Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to Elder's Advice. Today, I want to speak about something truly special that touches many of us on a profoundly personal level. It's about the heartbreak that comes when someone you love deeply leaves, or when love you once held dear is refused. And yet, even after you've given so much, a beautiful truth remains. They'll look for you in everyone, but no one else will ever compare. Love is powerful. It lifts us, breaks us, and molds us in ways we never anticipated. It leaves an imprint on our souls, one that cannot be erased even in the wake of heartbreak. Let's explore the irreplaceable love you've given, and why. Even if they try to move on, they'll never find anyone quite like you. The bonds you built with love. Think back on the love you gave, the moments you shared with that person who left or couldn't see your worth. You invested time, energy, and the deepest parts of your heart. You were there during their happiest moments and their darkest nights, standing beside them when no one else did. Your love wasn't just surface level. It was a foundation, a safe harbor in a world full of chaos. Maybe you cooked their favorite meals, remembered the smallest details, or simply sat in silence, holding space for their pain and dreams. These acts weren't just gestures, they were pieces of your soul, offered freely and selflessly. And even though they chose to leave or couldn't love you the way you deserved, it doesn't diminish what you gave. They will come to understand, perhaps too late, that love is genuine and unconditional, as yours is rare. When the world feels cold and others fail to understand, then they'll remember you. They'll look for that comfort and that unwavering support in other people, but they'll never find anyone who can fill the space you left. Your love was one of a kind, and even in their search, no one else will ever compare. The pain of being left behind. Heartbreak cuts deep, especially when someone you love chooses to walk away. The sting of rejection or abandonment can make us question our worth. But here's the hard truth. Sometimes people leave not because you weren't enough, but because they couldn't handle the depth of what you offered. See, not everyone is ready to receive a love so profound, a love that's steadfast even in the storms. You gave your whole heart, but they might have been seeking something easier, something less intense. In your absence, they'll soon realize that love isn't about convenience. It's about depth, commitment, and the kind of care you can't just find anywhere. They'll experience relationships that might feel fun or carefree at first, but when the weight of life comes crashing down, they'll miss the safety of your embrace. They'll miss the way you understood them, even in silence. The pain you feel now is a testament to the love you gave. It hurts because it was real, and while they might try to fill the void with someone new, deep down, they'll know your love was different, and losing it was their greatest mistake. Memories that haunt and heal. Memories can be both a blessing and a curse. There will be days when a familiar scent or an old song pulls you back to them, and the wound feels fresh all over again. You'll remember how they laughed, the warmth of their touch, and the way they made you feel alive. But memories have another side. They also remind you of the strength you have inside, because despite the pain, you survived. You loved so deeply that even in their absence, pieces of that love still shine within you. They too will have their moments of nostalgia. Maybe they'll be in a crowded room, feeling utterly alone, and think of the one person who truly saw them, you. Or maybe they'll realize that no one else listens to their dreams with the same interest or fights for them like you did. In those moments, they'll feel the loss more acutely than ever. The truth is, while you heal and rebuild, they'll be haunted by the realization that no one else understands them quite the way you did. They'll miss you, and not just in passing thoughts, They'll long for the comfort and love they once took for granted. Your absence will become a void they can never truly fill, searching for what they lost. As humans, we often search for what we've lost in new people, hoping to recreate the magic of a love that slipped away. The person who left you will do the same. They'll enter new relationships, perhaps thinking they've moved on. But they'll soon discover that not all love is equal. They'll compare the way you made them feel to the way they feel now. They'll notice that others don't laugh at their jokes the same way, or that their new partner doesn't know their fears or dreams quite like you did. They may even try to find someone who shares your interests or reminds them of you in some small way. But deep down, they'll feel that something is missing. It will be the small things that haunt them. The way you made ordinary days feel extraordinary. The selfless way you showed up when they needed you most. They'll long for the deep connection you shared, one that no surface-level romance can replace. They may have thought the grass was greener elsewhere, but they'll come to realize that losing you meant losing a part of themselves they can never get back. You were, and always will be, irreplaceable. Finding peace in your irreplaceability. Being irreplaceable is both a gift and a burden. It's painful to know that someone you loved couldn't see your value until it was too late. Yet there's a certain peace in understanding that your love left a permanent mark. You loved in a way that was honest, open, and true. And while they may try to find comfort in others, they will never experience the same depth. Your irreplaceability is a reflection of your strength and beauty. You gave love that mattered. You showed up in ways that most people only dream of. And now it's time to find solace in the fact that you did your best. You gave everything, and that is something to be proud of. One day, as you continue to heal and move forward, you'll realize that their inability to appreciate your love was their loss, not yours. And they, too, will have to live with the consequences of walking away from something extraordinary. Embracing your own journey. So, my dear friends, as we reflect on this journey of life, remember that your presence is more meaningful than you may ever know. Your love, your essence, your soul, these are things that can never be duplicated. When people love you, they carry a piece of you with them forever, even when they don't realize it. And while they may look for you in everyone they meet, deep down they'll always know there is and always will be only one you. Remember this: people may search the world for someone who makes them feel like you did, but the truth is they'll never find it. You are one of a kind, irreplaceable, and beautifully unique. Your love was a gift, even if it wasn't cherished in the way it deserved to be. Hold on to the fact that the right people will see your value, and those who didn't will carry the weight of that regret forever. Thank you for watching and for being part of this incredible community of wisdom, love, and experience. If you found this message meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe for more heartfelt conversations here on Elders Advice. And always remember, you are worthy, you are loved, and your impact will never be forgotten. Take care and cherish the love that you give and receive.